I've been taking care of myself a little bit more the last little bit, and I feel like that's been something that's important for me, And it's not all completely weight loss stuff. It's a lot of just being more responsible with I don't know. Maybe let's start with hygiene. I have crazy dandruff the last couple of months, so I've been using baby oil in my hair, and that seems to be putting it away. It was very dry, very itchy. I had psoriasis when I was younger on my scalp, and that was a whole thing. So that was a big thing with that. I've been meditating a lot more. That's been really great. Yeah, been just you can meditate in all sorts of different ways. I meditate laying down. That seems to be the most comfortable way. It allows me to really sink in and relax. And I remember when I was a kid, I went to this camp for intuitive kids, and I'm an intuitive. I don't talk about it much, but I am an intuitive, and yeah, I went to a camp for intuitive kids when I was a kid. Learned how to meditate really good and go into your brain, and I spent a lot of time in there. And I have been spending a lot of time in there, just like talking to you know the inner parts of myself. Rearranging the thoughts. Trying to do a little bit of cognitive behavioral therapy. And just like I've been trying to have a more positive outlook on life. I've been in a dark, dingy place, mentally for a long time, and I feel like I need to have I don't know. I'm a positive person. I'm a positive person, but for a while I've had this sort of outlook of maybe there's a darkness around me. Maybe there's this sort of sadness in me that comes from the place I am in life. I lost my mother 5 years ago, and a lot of stuff went down after that, and I've been just trying to mentally get back from that, and a lot of that comes from me finishing therapy a year ago, and my psychiatrist saying that I've been stable long enough that I just don't need to see her anymore. So that was good. And yeah, there's other stuff. Like I've been taking hot baths at night, just like nice hot baths. And I read a book in there and I put the phone away, and that's been great too. Once in a while, I do a day that I call a no phones day, where I put the phone in the dresser and I only take the phone out to make a little bit of content, and I don't even check the comments. I don't do anything. I just release that content and then I'm done for the day. And those have been really great too. And just getting that time away from, social media, I find is really great for my mental health, and that's been great too. You guys know I got away from the laptop a while ago. I was on the laptop like 12 hours a day before then, and that was a year ago that I decided to put the laptop over here on the desk. See? And that's where it stays all the time. 100% of the time, that laptop is on the desk. And now I'm putting the phone away, and I have that hot bath every single day. At the end of the day, just to relax my muscles, just to I put a bath bomb in there so there's a nice smell and get that aromatherapy. It's very, it's very beautiful. It's very calming. And then I read a book. I've been reading the Pokemon manga. What's it called? Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Adventure, and that's been really good. It's nostalgic. I read that book, that book series when I was a kid, like 12 years old, and now I'm reading it again, and that allows me to connect with this younger version of myself. A lot of what's been going on with me has been getting back to classic Brentley. Um, I just feel like classic Brentley was so great. Everybody loved him. He was walking around. He had a ton of friends. He was partying and dancing and swimming, and he would sing openly in public, and he just didn't have a care in the world. And I want to get back to classic Brentley, and that's been a thing I've been realizing lately too. Is that I'm not some other guy in classic Brentley's body. I am classic Brentley. I am him. I'm still in there, and I'm just a little confused. I'm just a little in a dark, got a little bit of darkness around me, and I gotta get in there and dig him out of the darkness. And with the weight loss, that's been good too. I've been digging back out. Digging him out is like a lot of them getting out of the obesity, because that's very depressing. That's been very depressing on classic Brentley. He's buried underneath all that fat. He's buried underneath all that depression, all that loss, and I just want to, get back to classic Brentley, and that's what I've been doing. And that's why I'm reading his old books. Those are the same ones I had when I was young. There were two missing, but I bought those on Amazon, and now I can read the whole series. And yeah, I'm getting into style again. I've been kind of doing the comfcore thing for a long time. You remember that? All this very comfy stuff. But for recently, I've there's the dandruff. For recently, I've been trying to get back into style. Like I got that cardigan back there. I've been getting into, the skin tone. I'm an autumn, I found out. So I'm thinking I'm going to buy some autumn clothes. I want to get back to Giant Tiger. I want to get to Mr. Big and Tall. I don't even know if I need Mr. Big and Tall anymore because the clothes at Giant Tiger are starting to fit me, and that's been really great. I don't know if their jeans will fit me. I'm hoping in the next month or two I'll be able to squeeze down into them. 408 as of now, so yeah, into the 300s, and then yeah, Mr. Big and Tall. I don't know. It's a great place. It's a great place. It's got some nice clothes, but it's a bit embarrassing going to Mr. Big and Tall because you're like, I'm this big. I need a specialty large man store to go and buy my clothes at, and it's embarrassing. You go in there, but it is nice, high quality stuff. But I wanna get so small I can shop at H&M. I want to shop at American Eagle. Yeah, that'd be fun. Sports Check. I don't know. Sports Check is a bit of the same, a bit more all this. Look how high I can pull these up. Like, I'm gonna try and show you without losing my trousers, but these things fall down super easy now. They were like what I was wearing at my biggest. See, like, look at that, look at that. It falls down like it was just like 3 steps, like oh, not 3 steps, but like see, every single step is like it goes down a little bit. Like I was saying, I've been using that CBT technique to, get myself to think more positively about stuff. And, I've been thinking about what I'm going to do when I get back down into the weight loss, you know, dating wise, because that's been a big thing about the depression. Classic Brentley, he used to date all the time. The guy was rambunctious. The guy was thirsty. The guy was, uh, he was open to anything. And with the obesity, sex is basically impossible. So I got to get down to a body shape where that is something that can happen, and also then I can get back into the dating world. I can start to find love, start to find someone because that's something I feel like left behind in. Uh, I had this whole life and love story of all these great people I dated over the years, and now I'm just like stuck alone for like years and years, and that's been brutally sad. And I just want to get out there and get this fat off me so that I can start doing that again. That'd be really fun. And yeah, I've been trying to stay calm about it, trying to not be too antsy, restricting calories to 1500. That seems to be good. I was restricting calories quite a lot and then binging a lot, and then that was leading to up and down. So I've been just like trying to keep myself mentally stable, mentally good. Um, I'm going back and forth on the marijuana. Whether or not that's a good idea to keep doing. I'll go a week without it and then I'll be like, oh, maybe I can have one. And then I'm like, well, actually, I had one and then I lost weight. And then I'll have like 4 days in a row where I'm doing it and having fun and being like, yeah, yeah, it's working, it's working. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, I haven't lost weight in 3 days. So then I go off it for a week and then it's like this whole back and forth of is the marijuana a good idea? I don't know. I just have no idea. I'm in Canada. It's legal here, and you can just buy it at my local convenience store. So that's like, it's just like super convenient. It's like, and it's like just a fun way to do it. And I used to be not an alcoholic, but I used to drink a lot. I used to drink, and it was a bit of a problem, and I didn't really like the way I was when I drank. So I quit drinking 3 years ago or 4 years ago. I don't know how many years ago it was, but it was many years ago. And I just smoke weed, But yeah, there's that. And yeah, I just go back and forth on it, you know? And maybe it's like a thing where I got to do it in moderation. Like I can have that 1 or 2 days where I do it and then I can go into, a few days off. I shouldn't do it every day. Like that should be a big thing about that. That should tell you about it. But like, I don't know. I go back and forth on the issues. Um, it's all about playing by ear. It's about the bob and weave of it all, you know? There's like, the weight loss comes at you like a boxer, you know? You gotta bob and weave around him, you know? You gotta make sure that you're staying ahead of him because he'll make you gain weight, no problem. It's like you're fighting a version of yourself. Like, there's two guys in your body. One of them wants to eat 1,000 brownies, and the other guy wants to be hot, and then, uh, yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Gotta keep trying for my mental health, keep trying for my physical health. I gotta figure out this dandruff things. My scalp's been super dry and itchy, and yeah. Other than that, weight loss is going well. Just gotta be patient, gotta keep working, then eventually I'll get there.